Today on Beardo and Weirdo, we have Robin Diaz and Wes Scantlin from Puddle of Mudd joining us. We talk about drugs. We talk about new music from Puddle of Mudd. And for our third episode in a row, we got someone to cry because of a surprise.
And in that surprise, we see the difference between camera skills of the artist and the security guard. This week on Beardo and Weirdo.
You're about to find out why. You know us, you love us, and we love you. Craig Gass, comedian here. Chris Kael, Five Finger Death Punch. You want some more information? You can actually hang out with Chris while he's on tour with Five Finger Death Punch. All the info is at chriskael.com. And then you can see me doing stand-up, and you can see both of us doing stand-up. All those dates are at getgas.com. Getgas with 2 S's.com. Chris just saw you guys last weekend, and he's got a report. Go ahead.
Absolutely wonderful. Yeah. I saw you guys at the M Resort this past weekend.
Thanks for coming, dude.
Sounded great.
That was rad.
Yeah.
Rad
it was a lot of fun. So good seeing you guys out there. Sounding great. Played great. The crowd was a lot of fun. I took a couple of videos over here just to give the people at home a little bit of idea.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Chris was telling me a story about something that happened during the show.
Ooh, Drift and Die, baby.
Bingo.
You guys have so many wonderful songs. I'd forgotten that it was all yours. I was like, my God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Some good footage,
Amazing
dude.
songwriter.
Should be a video director.
Chris, cinematographer.
I know. Barbie got me hooked up right in the second row, so I was
Oh,
perfect,
man.
perfect
All
right in the middle.
Whoa.
That voice, baby.
So sounding great, looking great. And then at the end, you guys have one of my favorite songs that you guys are going to be able to play forever. Play that one, because then the intensity turned up.
Yes.
Everybody was rushing the stage.
Really?
Look at this.
That was awesome.
It's a party right there at this point.
Yeah. Should have done that way ahead of time,
Everyone
man.
rushed the stage. That was amazing.
Yeah.
I felt like I was at a Sabbath concert,
Yeah.
like in like '83.
Yeah. Thank God it wasn't like the Who in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
But just so much fun. I love the like the self deprivation like lyrics.
Yeah.
Just so much, always like a tongue in cheek, like very cool vibe. I love it.
That shit
Had so
sounds
much
good.
fun on
I sent me
that.
your iPhone.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
Isn't that great?
Steady hand, baby. Steady hand.
Wes, isn't it crazy all these years later that you've been able to do this? Does that blow your mind? Like, God, dude, like I come up with an idea, and everywhere I go, people are like, I know that thing you did. And they connect with it.
Freaky.
It's crazy,
Yeah.
right?
Did I hear you say you're 53?
53, dude.
Going on 23.
Oh, man.
51 here, baby.
51.
51. There we go.
Yeah.
We're all 51.
Absolutely.
We're all 51.
Old guys.
Yeah.
Alex,
speaking
you
of-
ain't got there yet.
Speaking of old people at the
Ladies,
show,
man.
Yeah.
one of my favorite parts of the show, and I captured the your response on stage when you got out, walked amongst the crowd, dancing with some people.
Yeah.
There was one older lady there.
Oh, shoot, man.
Got a little bit too much of a spin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I was maybe 10 feet from her, and I was like, she
It's going,
is going down. She's going to fall.
Like I said, we ain't spring chickens.
Did you get that?
anymore, man.
I got you talking about it right here.
Oh, man.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, that lady, man, she did a little spin move. She didn't want to do it, man. And then she twirled.
Yeah.
And their hubby, glorious dude,
Oh, yeah.
caught her, and I was trying to grab her.
You're going to see her face right
Dude, you
here.
should listen to the headphones. You can hear.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Oh, the headphones right there in your. You can curse. It's
Oh,
all right.
yeah, by all means.
Oh, okay. We can leave. Yeah, okay. Oh, now I can.
Yeah. There she is right here. There's the lady right there.
No
She was like, I am not standing up anymore.
So this one's for everybody, but especially the spin woman right here. So
I love that.
But just the vibe of the entire show. It was so awesome seeing you guys up there, having a good time, rocking the Vegas crowd, and sounding incredible, doing all those songs, man. So
Yeah.
my hat's off to you guys.
Thank you, guys.
Absolutely wonderful. It was a wonderful show.
It's amazing the fans still glorify him. Like like where we go, people go up to him and want a picture and autograph, and he's very humble about it. That's cool because I've been in a situation where most cats, singers, frontmen are like, get me the fuck out of here. It's like, dude, you kidding me?
Just
Be
Google
thankful.
Robin Diaz bands and figure out which band he's talking about.
Oh man,
It's refreshing though. It's
He ain't gonna
refreshing.
mention
cool.
that. Believe me.
That's cool.
Like he's a humble character, and that's what's cool about Wes. That's why
Dude.
the fans still come to this day.
yeah.
I gotta
Yeah.
say, I've told Chris this a million times. I'm a stand-up comedian. I've been doing comedy now for
I know.
30
I love
years, and I used to be jealous of guys like you because you guys travel with a bunch of dudes, and I'm like, oh man,
Oh, man.
that's so much fun because I'm always alone. And I just think, oh man, it looks like so much fun to be with a bunch of people. And then I did it once, and I was like, fuck that.
Yeah.
I want to be by myself. I was like,
And then being
Buy
in
Escape
your
from
own
the tour
bus.
bus.
yes,
actually,
dude.
yeah, and being in Five Finger Death Punch, he hears all my stories
Oh,
all
dude,
the time.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
We
man.
hung out in Germany once
Very nice.
at a bar. We were all, I don't know if you were sober or if you drink or whatever.
Depends on how long ago it was.
Okay, well-
I've been sober about 5 years.
Okay, no, we were fucking wasted at a bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the Nickel. It was I was in a band called Daughtry at the time. It was us, Nickelback,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Daughtry, and you guys were hanging with Germany. And dude, it got fucking rowdy because we can
Absolutely.
drink.
Was that at the hotel that night?
Yes, it was.
Oh, that was.
This fucking guy, and I know quite well. You're a beast, bro.
Yep. Yep.
Let's just calm down.
I could put them back.
Oh yeah, dude.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, there was a friend of mine one day. We'd been drinking all day long.
Yeah.
Day drinking, got into the night. It might have been that show. And my tech looks at me and goes, "Man, you can really drink."
Oh man.
I'm like,
Just look at him.
Is that a good thing? I don't know.
Hey man, at
And then
least you
several
realize,
years later.
and you realize that you did it.
Oh,
Here you
yeah.
are. 5
Yeah.
years sober.
Oh,
You're here,
I did,
dude.
I did it all.
That is
Trust me.
awesome.
Oh, dude, you are in a room with two full-blown drug addicts right now. Like
That'll make 4.
four.
Alex might be all right, man.
Yeah, me and Alex are out.
You never know.
He's sober now 4 years.
Yep.
I'm sober 21 years. I had a heart attack
Oh man.
at the age of 30.
Cocaine's a hell of a fucking
Oh
drug.
yeah.
And still kept going.
Did it go through your leg?
No, I had problems
fucking
breathing all
hurt.
night,
Too.
and I went to the hospital, and they're running a bunch of tests, and they said we need a cardiologist. We need a cardiologist immediately. And I said, what do we need a cardiologist for? And he said, your enzyme levels are supposed to be this amount, and they're 10 times that. And I said, okay. And what does that mean? And he said, you're having a heart attack.
That means you're not leaving the hospital.
You're
dog.
not leaving the hospital.
Yeah.
Which isn't it weird? I don't know if you've ever been in like a drug induced. You've been in a drug induced hospital stay.
Yeah. I had the doctor tell me the worst thing. I overdosed on meth, not knowing that I took meth one time.
This
I thought it
conversation's
was
already
blow.
taken a great
Yeah,
turn.
we're going in.
It's okay.
Going in.
I want to hear this.
I went to the hospital and my heart was just going crazy on me.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking, I did it. I have screwed myself up. This is going to be permanent. I'm not going to be able to come back from this.
Oh man.
Ran all those tests. The doctor comes in, puts the image up on the screen. Is like, yep, everything's good, man. Like the heart's pumping well, veins going this way. And I'm like, yes!
That's
Yes!
what I'm talking
I
about.
can keep going.
I'm Keith Richards over here.
That is awesome.
Yeah. But I did keep on going. And I think 4 months after that, I was sober.
I would only
It's
do
good though, dude.
I
Yeah.
would only do meth if no coke was around. And then I would snort meth like it was coke. I would like
Oh, yeah.
big
Oh,
fat
nah,
which is bad.
Dude,
Oh, man.
as soon as it hit my nose, I was like, whoa, this is not Coke.
Yeah, dude.
terrible.
Oh man.
And you can smell the difference too, man. If you walk in a room, you can fucking smell the difference.
There's a chemical smell
Of course there is.
to meth.
Yeah.
That's like, yeah. I remember the first time we did
Too
meth.
soon. Too soon.
Yeah, right. I was
Withdrawals.
Hate it, dog.
I was probably 16, and this dude at my high school who was he was a big party guy, and he goes, dude, you got a good build, man. You ever work out at all? And I go, no, man, I don't work out. He goes, dude, come over to my house today, man. We'll work out together. And I was like, all right, cool. So I get to his house, and he goes, dude, you ever do meth? And I go,
Oh,
"You got
God.
meth? And he goes, yeah, dude, you gotta snort some meth, man. It's like glass, dude. But it's good, man. It gives you a good
And
high.
you're
And I'm-
blindfolded, passed out, and asses in the air. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Kidding.
So he goes, yeah, man, but you got to do just a little bit. And I go, really? And I go, oh, man. And he goes, you ever listen to Slayer? And I go, what? And he goes, you never heard of Slayer? Dude, Slayer's like the coolest. Like, if you think Metallica's good, you got to check out Slayer, man. Slayer's bad. And he starts putting on some Slayer. And he's like, here, now let's snort a line. And I go, oh, my God. And my eyes are watering. And he goes, yeah, it's good. Come on, let's work out. And then you hear, burn it, burn, burn it, burn. And I'm on meth. And I'm like, dude, turn the music
Get me the
down.
fuck
Alex.
out of here.
Alex,
right.
can you Google that lyric? I don't know
Yeah.
what Slayer song
Yeah.
that was.
Look.
We need to hear it.
What's that shit?
You know,
I
Wes,
think there's more of a.
I think
Yeah.
Wes just pointed out something I didn't realize. My Slayer sounds like the Swedish chef.
Yep.
Ferdy
Right.
That is the Swedish chef.
Yeah.
Wes is a chef, by the way. He can cook. He can grill.
Yeah, we
Now-
can cook. We can cook, man.
As far as crazy stories, you told one on stage that I had not heard about. Did you get run over
I got ran over on an e-bike,
on
man.
an e-bike? Okay,
Yeah.
tell us about that. 'cause
Left
I was
foot down.
fascinated.
Man, I was laid up for like 5 months. I got ran over like in I think it was November. Yeah, man. And I was just I don't remember anything except for seeing my body walk away from my spirit,
Really,
which was trippy, man.
man.
And then I woke up in the hospital and I had like this skull fracture and my facial structure fracture.
You look like the Elephant Man for a moment. As soon as
Really?
The photos
Yeah.
were fucked up.
Did you have to get plates or anything?
No, man.
Oh.
I healed up nice. Everything's cool now.
Very
And
nice.
shoot, man, I'm lucky to be alive as far as the doctors say.
Wow,
Absolutely.
5 months.
Totally.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah, I wanted to say something desperately to the fire department and the paramedics and the
Ambulance.
Torrance Police Department and the Harbor UCLA Hospital. Thank you so much for saving my life, and I will bring you 50 Philly cheesesteaks
Nice.
tomorrow. Okay,
There
He
we
will
go.
do that. He
You
will
heard
do
every
that.
day for a year.
Okay.
That's awesome. Yeah, how bad was the recovery on that?
That was 5 months,
5
on
months.
a couch, man, chilling, watching Shark Tank
Yeah,
and Bar Rescue.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you guys have any favorite comedians when you're like you got time to kill, recovering from an accident, or just chilling out on the bus? Do you have any favorite comedians you like to watch?
Oh man, I don't know what you got, Rob.
You, dude. Come on.
I don't know.
What are you joking? Come on. Of course.
Like anybody on Netflix?
Dude, you're awesome.
The best Gene Simmons impression ever.
I know this, and I want to actually see it in person.
That ain't gonna take much.
Yeah. Well, someone told me once years ago the secret to doing Gene Simmons was listen to Benjamin Netanyahu. It's the same voice. Hi, this is Benjamin Netanyahu from Kiss. The same voice.
That's
Okay.
Gene.
Yeah.
That
And I
was-
spent last week. I spent a little bit of time with Sebastian Bach out in Detroit because we were
Huge
in
Kiss
Detroit at the
fan.
same time, and huge Kiss fan. And that dude was like, "Dude, what the fuck, man? Fucking Kiss?
That is
Are you
amazing.
kidding me, dude? What the fuck?"
That's
like,
Sebastian.
yeah, yeah.
Real.
Wes has a normal sounding voice. I don't know if I could do
His
a Wes
speaking voice is
impression.
his singing voice, which is awesome.
That's true. That's true. It is very similar. That's true, man. It's like you got like that. I love your origin story of, and dude, I like people get these 1 in a million shots where they go from having a normal life to everything being realized. But the story about how you got a tape to someone that kickstarted your career.
Fred Durst in the house.
Fred Durst. Hooking it up.
Yeah, man.
And what city was that in Kansas City?
Kansas City, Kemper Arena, man. Unreal, man.
Oh yeah.
It's actually
Nice.
a good
Fred
story.
Durst is the man, dude. Saved my life on Christmas.
Really?
So
On
I'm-
Christmas, he
he's,
called you.
He's Santa.
No shit.
Santa Claus.
Santa
man.
Durst.
Santa Durst. It really, really is, man.
So
Red hat and all.
Christmas.
Seriously, man.
Well, that's a great point.
Yeah.
No. So Christmas Day, he calls you and says, "I want to help you record an album."
Yep. Fly me out to Los Angeles and got picked up in a limo, and he's like, "Hey, man, we're gonna do this, man." So
That's awesome.
I owe everything to that cat, man.
What had you been doing up until that point? Just demoing and playing around town?
Well, what I was doing at that point, I was a roadie for a feature entertainer stripper, and her stage name was Christina
amazing.
Marie, and I was driving her around in like a sedan,
Okay.
and I was like a roadie. I had bowls of lighter fluid and stuff, man. I'd pour them into the bowls, and she'd do like this fire thing.
Okay.
And then she'd have like all this chocolate syrup and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And we'd go into these like podunk, like little tiny towns, and she would do her shows, and I'd be there, and I'd be collecting all the money and stuff, and you know, I'd have to I'd have to wash off the chocolate syrup and everything. So we were gonna.
This is amazing.
This is
I love it.
seriously real. And so we were going to go pick her daughter up in Mobile, Alabama, after we did Wisconsin, up at some other like tiny little farm towns. It's where like the farmers like to get down.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we did that, and we were driving down, and like this asteroid like came across the freaking
Scott.
the highway
Okay.
on the way down to pick up her daughter in Mobile. And I was like, I made a wish on this, like, I thought it was a shooting star. It was like a ball of fire going across the fucking highway.
Mhm.
And there was deers and stuff hanging off of like Yugos, and there's people with shotguns on the side of the highway and shit, man. And my chick's like, she's like tired from working and everything. And she's like, if I see another dead deer hanging off of a fucking out of the truck, man, I'm gonna fucking throw up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, man, I start patting her on the fucking head, and there's a fucking Yugo, man, and there's like 10 deers just dangling off there with like ropes and shit, man.
Deer season.
She threw up.
Deer
and
season.
Puked out the window.
Whoa.
And then we got down there to Mobile, got Aspen, her daughter, and lovely people and stuff. I still dearly love them and miss them. But and then all of a sudden I had like this little pager thing.
Oh yeah.
Right, because I gave the cassette deck to Fred Durst's security guard at Kemp Arena in Kansas City.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, fuck it. I'm over this shit, man. I'm not going to do this music stuff anymore. So we were going to move to New Orleans, and I was going to just bartend and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Have fun down there.
We share the same path there. That's what I was doing too.
Yeah.
Bartending. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Exactly,
Yeah.
man. I like bartending.
Yeah.
And anyway, so bing, pager goes off, and I'm like, because it wasn't blowing up anymore at all. So I was like, beep. Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit, Family Values.
Uh-huh.
Go to New Orleans and fly out there by yourself, and that's it, man. And we're gonna rock and roll.
No shit.
That's cool.
Bingo.
All from handing your tape to a security guard.
Yeah, with a fake backstage pass.
Did you have the stripper with you as well? When you
Stripper was gone, man.
Okay. I thought
Hold on,
that
was
was
she
the
gone?
perfect access
I
right
think
there.
so.
Hanging
That's why
out
you're in.
with the stripper. They're always going to get backstage.
Oh, of course.
Here's my tape.
Hell
man.
yeah.
Hang out with the hot chick. You'll
That's
get, especially
basically
Kiss
it.
Show.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, dude.
Wow, dude. That is such a 1 in a billion shot.
Oh, we actually have somebody on the line here
All right.
that's going to jump in real quick.
Oh.
Wants to give you a quick hello there, Mr.
Oh,
Wes.
this is kind of nuts. Where's he at? This is a man by the name of Richie Surncy.
Currency.
Yep.
Wait a
The
minute.
guy that got the cassette.
Yep.
Oh, you remember?
I know.
Yep.
Richie
Already
Currency.
remember.
What's up,
You
You
dog?
already remember.
We're trying to get him on the screen right now.
Oh,
What's
man,
up,
dude.
fucker?
I already know what he looks like.
Yeah.
Dude, I
Awesome.
love you. I love you.
What's up, my brother?
Ah!
We hear it.
Oh, we can hear his voice.
Oh, my God. This is the magic man right here.
So
yeah.
here's the crazy thing: is a couple months ago we were going to have you in, and then scheduling didn't work out. And then we're talking. I ran into Richie somewhere on the road. Now Richie, this is a dude whose history is he's been head of security for Five Finger Death Punch, for Ghost, for Disturbed, for
Bizkit.
Get your
Evanescence.
Evanescence.
Get your steel-toe boots on. You're dropping names, baby.
I know that, and he's been working with Journey. I mean, dude, the guy is with everybody,
Wow.
but this guy, he said, dude, I was the guy that Wes gave the cassette to, and I said, get out of here.
Absolutely.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Thank you, buddy.
So,
Hey,
Richie.
you know what? Hey, listen. Before they went multi-platinum, it was Richie, right? They went multi-platinum. It was like, yeah, it's a security guy.
That's sick.
oh, we see you
Oh, here
right
we go.
there. We see you right there.
Oh, man. Oh, my God. I'm
All right,
flying to Jacksonville if he's still
All right,
there.
Richie, tell me your memory of that day. We're talking about 20, 25 years ago, right?
Well, it's pretty much like what he said. So, so MTV did a thing called Cool Jobs,
Okay.
right? That Jamie Lee Presley did, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think that was the first episode and maybe the last.
Okay.
But so I was, so I see this guy walking back, and I'm like, he doesn't even have one of our passes, right? So I'm he
There's that fake pass.
doesn't even, you know what I'm saying? I don't even remember who he was with. I was just focused on him. He could have been with 2, 3 hot strippers. I wouldn't have known it.
Yeah.
And I look at it, and I'm looking at him, right? And I'm like, hey, bro, what are you doing back here, dude? Turn around and go, hey, you're like, and I remember, and Wesley goes, bro, I know who you are. I saw the MTV thing, dude. I know you and Fred. Will you please give him my CD? I said, bro, I will give it to him, but you're going to turn around, you're going to walk back, you're going to walk the other way.
Because that's your job.
That's your job.
That's your job.
That's right. That's the job, right? And,
Yeah.
I did catch it. What it really sucked is if he bypassed me and I didn't do it, I probably wouldn't have a career after that. But,
Yeah.
it was, so I said, listen, we'll listen to it. Sounds good. Let you know, right? He goes, you're not going to give it to him. I said, look, bro. I said, I'm going to give it to him, like I just said. if it sucks, you'll never hear from us. If it's good, I mean, dude, we used to have roadside records. I mean, nightly.
Richie, we're
You know
giving
what I mean?
everyone
So-
who's watching this on Vertigo, on YouTube is getting vertigo right now. So you got to put your face back in that camera.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. There we go. We're trying to look at you.
man right there.
I didn't even
Get
realize
down.
I didn't even realize you could see me on video. But
Yeah.
anyways, so I called him, see about that. I go, listen, bro, if it's good, call you. If not, sucks. See you later. Goodbye. And I gave it. So I went and listened to it in my office because we used to get hundreds
Oh yeah.
of CDs every day, right?
No
So,
shit.
like I said, Roadside Records was pretty much the go-to at that point. So I listened to it. I'm like, damn, this guy sounds like Kurt Cobain-ish, man. You know what I mean? It's like he's got it. He's talented. And so I gave it to Fred. He was like, yeah, whatever. Come on, bro. And listened to it. And then, pretty much the rest is history. Just like you said, you got to call.
That's awesome.
That's
And
saying
he had,
something.
He had Danny. I think Fred pretty much fired everybody in the band and brought him to Jacksonville. And then, and Danny Wimmer came in.
DW.
And,
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
DW came in and
J Dog.
yeah, pretty much made what they were, and then shot the video and we did all the stuff. And
Was
Thank
there?
God you gave that to him, man, and you told him to listen to it, man. Didn't they go down and get a boom box or something from a pawn shop? Because it was a tape. It was a demo tape.
I listened to it in my office where I had some kind of stereo in there. I think in my road case or something. So
Oh, okay.
because we would listen to we would get so many CDs, right? So I'd put them in. First song, second song, third song, maybe nope, okay.
Yeah, man. You guys
See,
did.
later,
Yeah,
goodbye,
man. God dang.
But I think I can't even remember this. I can't even remember the EP, like what it was. If it was 4 song, 3 song. But I remember that the first song I was like, damn. And I went to the second song and I was like, damn. I was like, band's kind of sloppy, but sorry.
Oh, no.
I
So-
just fucking tell it like it is.
And
I was like,
Richie,
band's a little sloppy, but fuck, this guy can sing.
in 25
Awesome.
years of working with some of the biggest artists in the world and traveling the globe many, many times, how many other artists have been good enough when they got back to you that you helped launch their career too?
So do you still know Fred Durst? Because I just recorded a solo record and I might need to get a deal too.
Yeah.
Fred, call me.
Oh, shit.
Can I hand you my comedy? Can I hand you my comedy CD so you can hand it to Fred Durst so that I can?
Me and Fred used to cut grass together, man. Right? So it was like,
Yeah.
we and Fred's a good dude. And he had he was trying to launch his his label and that was Wes was the first band on the imprint label, Flawless,
Wow.
which
Flawless
was an
Records.
imprint.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
which was an imprint off of Interscope, I think. Right, Wes?
Absolutely.
So through Richie, now how many millions have you sold since going through his hands?
Man, I don't know, man. It's hard to tell these days.
That's
man. I always look at it like you get like all these followers and whatever the heck it is and the downloaders and everything.
Mhm.
So I mean, I look at it in like the hundreds of millions and stuff like that, man.
Yeah.
Like I mean, Blurry, that single, as my friend told me, it's got like 750 million. And then she fucking hates me. He's
More
like,
than that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
650 million
Oh.
and shit like that, man. I don't even pay attention to that kind of shit anymore. I just fucking
Yeah.
chill and I just try to keep writing songs
Oh,
and
yeah.
try to, keep healthy and shit. And yeah, man. So you don't really know how many records are being sold anymore because they're really kind of not being sold.
Right.
And
Here's your guess.
yeah, I mean, nobody sells records except maybe, what's her name? Taylor or
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
yeah, Swift's got some money going, but I mean, that's what are you gonna do, man?
Yeah.
I mean, so at least that's cool, and they fixed that.
Yeah.
because we got right in there at the slip right there. Thank God for Mr.
Yeah,
Richie,
Mr.
Sir
Richie right there.
Richie.
Hell yeah,
Richie was actually our security
big
guard
dog
one.
style.
And there was one time I went out on this big group motorcycle ride. It was like for a charity thing.
Yeah.
And had all these people. There had to be 50 bikes probably at this thing. And when we was going back to the venue, I was just like, I'll just come back here with me. So we got 50 motorcycles rolling in to where the buses are. And I just see Richie come out. He goes, I knew that was you. I knew it was you.
that's happened. That's actually happened a few times too, right? And you got, but it's a. I'm glad to see Wes, and I'm glad Wes, you sound great, brother.
Yeah, this is a crazy thing. Richie, thank you for joining us for this, because when we knew that we were going to get Wes in, Wes, we tried this like 6-7 months ago when we first tried to get you in the studio, but now that we got you in, Richie's got a day off, and I was like, dude, Wes is coming
incredible.
in. And it just worked out, so we could reunite you guys on a FaceTime call. But
incredible.
I'm in Little Rock, Arkansas, baby.
Little Rock, Arkansas.
Nice.
Dude, it's Richie. Any final words? Anything else you guys want to say to each other before we go?
Great speak, Craig. You know, you're always a good dude, and of course, my main man over there.
Oh man,
my main man Wes, and of course,
Mr. Chris Kael.
You gotta love Mr. Kael, right? So this should be a good show for you guys who are still tuning in, and you guys love you guys, man, and Journey's coming around. Hey, Wes, reach out to me, man, and Kael and Mr. Gas there. If you guys want to come, you guys let me know.
Come to a Journey show. That's where he's at right now.
Come to a Journey show. Not all you other motherfuckers.
Yeah, thank you, brother. We'll see you soon, man. Thanks for checking in.
Richie.
Right, man.
Love you,
Good.
dude.
Yeah, dude. It's
Holy moly.
You ever have somebody bring you back to a memory,
That was
Wes,
rad.
where you start looking back at like say someone you've known before everything started to happen, and they start bringing up memories of stuff, and you go, God damn, I really did accomplish. Like when you're in the middle of it, I feel like sometimes you forget because you're always worried about the next thing.
Yeah.
But sometimes you have a memory.
Oh man.
Hey, you seem caught by that.
Oh man. That dude
Yeah.
Changing life, dude.
changed the life.
Yes.
Oh man.
I love stories like that because people are always asking, what do
They
I
were
do?
looking.
Yeah. That's amazing.
They were all looking.
That was
man.
actually amazing that you brought him on. Like that.
Yeah.
That is
Where the fucking
incredible.
camera? Oh, we got him.
I know.
It's part of the
Incredible.
documentary.
Right on.
Can't even believe that just happened, man.
Oh, yeah.
I'm serious.
Man.
Hell yeah, man.
Pretty amazing, right? It's
That's awesome.
Incredible.
I mean, dude, I mean, how often do you think back to that moment and go, holy fuck, I defied all the odds in that moment. I snuck
remember,
backstage and you pushed it out there. You actually pushed it out there and you said, hey man, come on, man. Look. And my favorite part of the story, he told me a couple months ago, he said, he gives me the tape and he goes, you're not going to do it. And I said, I'll give it to him. I'll give it to him. And you said, you're not going to do it, man. And he said, no, I will. I'll listen. Let me listen.
Mm-hmm.
And if I like it, I'll give it to him.
Yeah.
And he liked it. And he gave it to him. And then you ended up with an explosion of a career. I mean, Wes, holy shit. I mean, again, it still comes down to the fact that you can write songs. You know, that's a rare thing that people can actually have that talent to write songs. There's great musicians everywhere.
It's luck. A lot of it's luck, dude. Like
True.
You said. You could be amazing,
Gotta have
best
a
song in
little
the
luck in
world,
there,
but
man.
if no one's going to hear it,
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
but you're right. I didn't mean to step on what you're saying, but you're right.
Oh, no.
And
no,
the universe guides you to the people that you need to get
Absolutely.
to when you got talent like that.
I believe it.
Yeah. You went to the right person that would actually get it into Fred's hands. Like with me, when I joined Death Punch, I got into Jason Hook's DMs.
Yeah, man.
That's how I got in. I went to
You
the
do
one
that.
person that would have answered, and my life changed that day. So I get goosebumps.
Yeah.
That's
Love
cool.
seeing it.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Real, man.
Yeah, the universe guides you and puts you where you're supposed to be in that right moment.
I love how connected Wes is right now in that moment. Like he's really
Oh,
feeling
man.
that, going through that memory.
That
of
man, dude.
Yeah. Isn't that incredible?
Yeah.
Like if it wasn't for the guy that handed, because you couldn't get to the guy you wanted to get to, but you needed someone like Richie to get you to him.
Yeah, we were just sitting out of the dressing room, just sitting there, just chilling.
Mhm.
And my buddy, he gave us fake backstage passes, man.
Yeah.
Fake backstage passes.
Fake backstage
Amazing.
passes
Yeah.
at Family Values concert at Kemper Arena, Kansas City, when I'm like getting ready to quit music forever,
You're kidding.
and then leave the next day with my stripper girlfriend.
Yeah. I took
To go
one more
pick-
chance.
Yeah, and then picked up her daughter in Mobile, Alabama. You know, and I gave Richie Surrency that fucking demo tape, man.
Wow.
See,
Yeah.
I heard this story, Wes. Like a true story. I heard that backstage at the show. They like Fred had you back or something, and you're like, "Well, I need to record a demo or something." And then Fred was
No.
like, "Everyone, give me your fucking money. What do you have?" Like Wes Borland and security guards. And they gave him like $1,500, and he gave you the cash to go to a demo. That's what I heard
Zero.
when I was in LA.
Zero
See,
zero
that's the
truth,
shit
dude.
you hear. Yeah.
Oh, is that right?
No, that's
Yeah.
fucking completely wrong.
Really?
No.
No, I heard the real story from you.
The
but,
demo.
yeah.
No, really? No, wait.
No,
But
the real
Leisha
story.
Nunez, she's like a huge Puddle of Mud fan since we were like we created this stuff in like, you know, in KC in like 91, 92.
Okay.
And so I had nothing left. I'm broke as a joke. And I had Leisha Nunez, huge, awesome, amazing person. And I was like, I'm getting ready to leave town. And all I wanted to do was be able to have a demo tape. So she actually mailed the demo tapes to my house in Claycomo, Missouri.
Awesome.
Right, which I got. And I can't give Dave Threlkeld enough props for actually dragging me to Kemper Arena. And Leishan sent the demo tapes. She got one for my mom and one for me. Fred's got the one that I gave to Richie. Yeah. So, and then Dave dragged me to the Family Values concert. And then Brendan, this cat that I was kind of jamming with, he actually had fake backstage passes. And he's like, they're fucking working, dude. They're fucking working.
That's amazing.
I'm like, okay, cool. So what's up? He's like, yeah, this guy Richie down here, man, he's Fred's security. And, you know, fucking, hey, man, like, here, these passes are working and shit. So I'm like, okay, well, I fucking just somehow magically got a freaking demo tape from Leishan and fucking bam, went backstage, gave it to Richie, told him to have fun throwing it away. And then I left with my stripper girlfriend. And then me and her took off. I think we did a feature entertainer stripper show, you know, lit up lighter fluid and all that shit, and like
chocolate everywhere,
syrup, baby.
Chocolate syrup everywhere. Yeah, a bunch of strippers everywhere, just naked chicks everywhere. And I'm like, man, I don't want to be in this world anymore, man, because I've been doing it for like a fucking couple of years. Wow. So then we drove back down and saw the fireball go across the sky, and then blam, it's like, yo, dude, you're coming to freaking LA, man. By yourself, that's it.
Wow.
So I was like, no problem.
Yeah, exactly. That's
we
beautiful.
on the way, dog.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
How long between Kemper and that text?
That was like about 2.5 weeks.
Okay.
2.5 weeks and a lot of lighter fluid.
A lot of stripper banana
Chocolate,
foster.
syrup, Hershey's,
S'mores.
Hershey's
No
Kisses,
more
man.
s'mores. Damn
Chocolate
it.
starfish and the hot dog flavored water, dog.
Remember that? What was that album
Killer
called? Chocolate Starfish?
Chocolate starfish and,
and
the hot dog flavored water.
Thank you.
Oh, man.
Great album.
Yeah.
How often, like as a comedian, there's times when I'll have a joke and I'll be like, oh man, I can't wait for people to hear that this joke is so smart and it's topical and it just won't go over well. And then sometimes I'll do a joke where I'll be like, oh man, this isn't that great. And people are like, I love that joke. And you'll be like, really? Do you have that musically where you'll write songs that you'll be like, I don't know much about this song. And then people will react really strong to that. But stuff that you put out that you're like, oh, this is one of my best things I've ever done, and they don't respond. Do you have that same thing as a musician?
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, where
Yeah,
people don't
man.
respond the way you think they're going to. You can't really predict.
I like to run ideas off different people and collaborate and stuff like that, man, and bounce, ideas back and forth, man. That's how I've been doing it for a long, long time, and that's it, man.
Same thing with,
and that's the same thing with comedy, man.
Yeah,
same thing. We're all trading jokes and all that stuff.
Absolutely, absolutely. And there's a new song that you guys just came out with, and it's for the song "Free." And there's always interpretation that you can have, but I mean, the lyrics are really point you in one direction. What is the song to you? Free, because you talk about crazy addiction in the song, but what is the lyrics?
Well, you grow up, you're a kid, and your parents and all their friends and everybody's partying and stuff, and you're like 2, 5, 3, 6, whatever years old, and you just see them doing it, and then all of a sudden you think that's cool and stuff, and then next thing you know, you're like, fuck, man, I want to check this out, So my brother and all his friends were like 5 years older than I was. So when they were like 13, 15 years old, I was like 8 or 9 years old. So I got dragged into the whole thing, and I just thought that like that's what it was like to be cool, But years later, after a lot of different things, man, I'm sure you guys have all had to deal with that shit too.
Oh yeah,
you're talking.
And then I was taking my parents to like AA when I was 10. I didn't even have a license. I was just driving my dad and going to Al-Anon.
That's heavy.
Alcoholics Anonymous, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been going to Alcoholics Anonymous continuously for 43 years since I've been 10 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So you think it's cool and everything until you do a big fat line of fucking speed. Because I've gone
Meth.
there too. I've done that
Yeah.
before. And that shit, that fucking blew up, man.
Yeah.
So that whole song is just about just getting, there's lurkers and there's scoundrels and
course.
thieves, man.
Bottom feeders.
Thieves, bottom feeders, man. And you got to get away from those people, man, and just let God send the angels down, and he'll send messages to you. So this song is about just being free and being good and being killer and being awesome, and it's just nice, mellow. Thank you, Alice in Chains.
I heard
I
some
kinda-
Alice
I
in
kinda-
Chains that.
I kind of scammed you a little bit, guys.
I'm actually doing a show.
Who hasn't though?
Yeah, come on,
Any
exactly.
harmony, I'm
Yeah.
going to have some Alice in Chains in there.
I'm doing,
Thanks,
Absolutely.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lane Staley.
Yeah, I'm doing a show with a couple of guys from Alice in Chains next week in Seattle, and I definitely heard the Alice in Chains influence in there. When you were a kid and your older siblings are bringing you into it, does it start out with weed or alcohol?
I mean, they were partying too, man. Yeah, I mean, it's just like it's a combo platter. I mean, there's nothing you can do, man. I mean,
Is there
you think
any?
it's cool? You think
Oh,
it's
of course.
cool, and then you think you're cool when you do this shit, and
Is it-
then hopefully you get around it. I mean, we lose a lot of people on this stuff,
Oh.
and fortunately, man, fuck, man, we made it.
Yeah, how many times have we gotten that close?
Very
I mean,
close.
Back in the day,
Very
like when
close.
I was doing the blow and whatnot, couldn't tell you how many times in the middle of the night I would wake up and go,
Dude, that's frightening.
okay, at least 6 times. Yeah, out of
My-
a
I
dead
almost
sleep.
I almost had a John Bonham type, like suffocating on my own vomit, like moment, like doing, like writing and recording this last record, man. I like woke up on an air mattress that was deflating
Oh,
at this studio in Burbank, across the street from a fucking gay bar called The Bullet.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's crazy. If you want to go to a gay bar, go to The Bullet, man, on,
Yeah.
on
Go.
Burbank in
Yeah.
Cahuenga.
You recommend it?
So,
they would get you fucked.
anyway,
up.
man.
Friday night.
I actually
Go see Wes.
I inhaled my own vomit, and I somehow magically woke up, and I like came to, and I'm like, "Whoa," and I kind of Heimlicked myself.
Really?
Dude.
Yeah, dude. And
Woo.
there was puke everywhere, man, all over the floor, and I just like, woo,
Wow.
Yep.
close call.
Revived
But
yourself.
that's how John Bonham died, I think, from
Oh, yeah.
Zeppelin.
Choking on his vomit. Same with
A
Hendrix.
lot of musicians did. Yeah.
Hendrix, Keith Moon,
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, I was fucked
Bon
up
Scott?
too.
Bon Scott. That's
Yep.
right. In his car.
Yep.
So the first year that I got sober, 7 of my friends died.
Dude.
All comedians.
Yeah.
4 drug overdoses.
Fucking comedians.
Three drinking and driving car accidents.
Entertainers.
Yeah.
Period.
Entertainers.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, the first one was
No,
my
sorry
old.
about that. Seriously.
No, not dude, believe me. It's you're talking to a comedian, man. You can joke
Yeah.
about anything. But
Who were the ones that were lost?
the first one was my old roommate in New York, Mitch Hedberg, who was on his way to becoming one of the most famous comedians. He was making $50,000 a night doing stand
Oh
up,
my God.
and then he died of a heroin overdose. I
A
never
lot of
got
heroin to buy.
for me, it was Coke. Was there any?
I did a lot of coke, man.
Did Coke speak to you more than any other drug? Because for me, it was cocaine. Like that.
Yep.
Yeah. Like
Pretty
Coke,
much.
I'll never forget my first time doing Coke. I was 14. And I remember hanging out with a buddy of mine. I just hung out with him last week in Detroit, actually, and he feels bad. He's like, I feel so bad and I go, dude, if it wasn't you, I would have found it from somebody else.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
just
yeah.
just because you were the one who was there. But I remember doing Coke. I'm 14, 15 years old. I remember going like, oh my God, I know a lot of people say bad things about cocaine. Do they ever talk about how good it is though? This is really good. Like this is like I would
It's my new
recommend
best
this.
friend.
I had that first time doing Coke, I had the best conversation about nothing that day or that night. It was just, but man, the conversation was amazing. I just enjoy. I love listening to everybody. Oh my God, I love this conversation so much. And then just like everybody else, you end up going on that ride.
And then you're in a closet
and then you're in a closet.
with video cameras all around you.
You don't want
and you
anybody.
got a fucking pipe in your fucking hand.
Yes.
And a can with ashes and shit and some fucking torches. And you're fucking locked in a fucking closet.
Yes.
Like, yeah,
it
fuck
goes-
that
looking out
shit.
the people.
Yeah, it
What's
goes.
going on in the hallway
Dude.
out there?
Oh man, I had video cameras. I had cameras outside.
Really?
I had spy cameras. Like I was standing with my manager, Peter Katzis. I love you. I'm glad he just had heart surgery, man. I love you, dude.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, I was out there, man. I was in the room, man, just sitting there, man. It was on Christmas, for God's sake, and I was like in there just blowing it, man, just smoking freebase on Christmas, and it was just terrifying.
And it goes.
I'm not never gonna do
what
that.
Wes just did was like the
Fuck that
fast track
bullshit.
from what I said, which is, oh my God, this is you're 15 years old, you have everything, and you're in good health, and then you just end up on this track, and eventually it goes from this social thing, however long it takes, to the anti-social thing of being alone. I can't be around anybody. I just need to be alone with my drugs.
And how about the
Paranoia,
importance
man.
of Christmas Day in his life?
That's what's
Christmas
crazy.
Day.
Peter Katz comes down on Christmas Day, and he's like, "So, man, did you have a good Christmas, Wes?"
Oh my God.
Fried out of my mind, and I was like, "Not so much, man.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't that great."
Isn't it crazy
Yeah,
going
you look
from
like
Fred Durst contacting you on Christmas Day to fast forward that many years and having that much of a different Christmas
I didn't think
Day?
of that.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. He's like,
Full circle.
"How you feeling, bro?"
Where's the
I'm like,
fucking documentary right now? Where's the movie?
Yeah.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Coming to Netflix.
What was the moment that made you, was there one defining moment that you went, fuck, I can't live like this anymore. I got to stop.
You just can't.
Yeah.
You can't. I've been incarcerated. I've been thrown under the bus. I just, recently had some seriously weird shit happen, and the whole getting run over thing, man. That's fucking like, but just, I mean, you can only party so hard, so long. I mean, or else you're gonna fucking die. I mean, last night, this fucking guy at the craps table, I was with my manager, Barbara Papa George, and fucking this dude seriously was bent. Like, I'm talking sideways as it gets, and this guy falls over at the craps table at the pyramid over here.
Were you trying to spin him around too?
No, absolutely not.
At the
No,
Luxor?
I was trying to save his ass.
Yeah.
man,
At the
believe
Luxor?
me. And then
Luxor.
this other cat picking him up off the ground has 2 bags of blow fall out of his pocket.
Oh my God.
My manager saw this happen. I was standing right there too. And this dude picks him up, drops the blow, and then this other cat he's got a $100 bill dangling from a string out of his fucking pocket.
Jeez.
And I was like fucking sitting there looking at it like, so he's with these 2 Asian hookers, man. And I'm like, so I go over to the hooker
Reminds me,
chick.
I need to go to Luxor later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my
And
thing.
so I go over to the Asian hooker, right? And I tap her on the shoulder. I go, "You want to see something funny?" And she's like, "Oh, yes, I would like to see something funny." And I'm like, "Okay, fucking hey, dude." So I come around. I'm like, I show her the hundo bill. This dude is just fallen over, and they're still letting the dude stay there. There's paramedics like surrounding the fucking entire craps table. Like, I'm like going, "Oh, just like I'm winning, man. Everybody fucking chill."
Yeah.
Like, like
Let me get
come
my
on,
money.
man. Where am I gonna? Yeah. So she laughed her brains out, and she got the hundo, and I think she
probably picked up the croat.
I think she jacked she jacked the hundo.
Yeah.
Of course
Yeah.
she did.
She pocketed
Because she wasn't going to get
that fucker.
paid. He
Yeah.
croaked
And then
over.
the dude just they let him stay there, man. I was tripping. I was like, wow, dude. They had
Gentlemen-
everybody there. I was freaky.
Gentlemen, welcome to Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Welcome to Vegas.
Man, I live here now, man.
Oh, nice.
Do you
No way.
really?
Oh, absolutely, dude.
Well, yep. Very cool. Nice.
We got to get Wes to come out to some comedy shows. You got one coming up
Absolutely.
at Wise
Yeah.
Guys. I have a residency at Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club.
Absolutely.
That's cool.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm at a Wise Guys
God
this coming
bless that
Sunday
guy.
night.
Yeah.
Where's Wise Guys?
It's over in Town Square,
Okay.
right there. You got like Guitar Center.
Yep.
What's the restaurant right there? Yard House, and that's right behind there. Yeah, it's me, Rick Diaz, and a dude named Todd Royce. We're out there Sunday
yeah.
night, 7:00.
Awesome.
Wes, what's the biggest misunderstanding people have about you that you think?
I think when you get like stardom and stuff, I think people pick on you a little bit. You know, I had a couple of run-ins with the law and everything. You know, and I didn't really do anything wrong like that bad. I've never killed anybody. You know, I've never harmed anybody physically. I've never really even been actually in a fight with anybody in my life. And sometimes, you know, the law, like, it'll look at you in a little bit of a different way, especially if you're like a rock star.
For sure.
And then they could throw you in the media. And then I don't know. Maybe they get to talk about it at like a Christmas dinner or something.
Exactly,
like,
dude.
You know, and then like, yeah, man, okay, yeah, you see that fucking guy? Yeah, I fucking busted that fucking dude.
Yeah, that's their big moment.
threw in the
Exactly.
dungeon.
Yeah.
So I'm like a Christmas party fucking, you know.
And speaking of that too, like we talked about your voice sounding like Kurt Cobain. New evidence has come out recently that it might not have been a damn suicide in the first place.
Oh,
Homicide.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it might be a homicide. But it's like they didn't like Kurt Cobain. They didn't like the dudes doing drugs in there. They're just like, get it off our books.
Yeah.
Yeah. So even something like that can be turned completely different because
I saw
Yeah.
Yeah,
treat you
I'll flip
differently.
the script, man.
Mhm.
So
Did you ever have to learn that lesson of like early on? I remember it was a trip. Like I got on the Howard Stern show, and things started happening. I started getting offered TV roles. Started working on cartoons right away, and I started selling tickets. And I remember how cool it was that you go on the internet and go into chat rooms and just watch people talking about you. Like, man, I fucking love that new guy. Love the new guy, man. Love the new guy. And then after a while, they start turning on you. Like, man, fuck that new guy. And I was like, what's going on? And it started to bother me.
man?
And I couldn't did you?
Couldn't turn it off.
Well, and you can't turn it off.
and not even that too. Like you'll see 1,000 positive reviews.
Yes.
One motherfucker talking
Absolutely.
shit.
Yep.
All the time.
That's who
every
we
time.
respond to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have
it's
to-
fucking weird, man.
Mhm.
I don't pay attention to it. Seriously, I don't have a computer.
Really?
Yeah.
Gene
I
really
gotta-
doesn't.
Like seriously, man. I just chucked. This is the brand new phone. I chucked like I've been
He'll
chucking
get a new
phones
phone
out
every
the fucking tour bus,
every
man.
3-4 months.
That's
And
me
Out
too.
the
5
fucking
phones.
airplanes, out of everything, man.
Yeah.
Really?
Anybody gets
Anytime-
in my face,
Really?
Anytime I
Oh,
get the
yeah.
buckets.
I'm getting ready. I'm going to change my number actually right when I leave here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
Because
there-
Craig's has it
I'm
now.
fucking out of here, dude.
Is there one person in particular that you want to change your phone number for so they won't contact you? Or is it just in general?
Yeah, well, we just had to have security at the M.
Okay.
Remove my my ex-girlfriend from the actual room. She's like psycho.
Really?
Oh yeah, man, craziness, man. So Barbara saved the day, my manager.
There we go.
Yeah,
Right, Barbara.
and he was right across the thing. Nothing
was
happened.
fucking- yeah.
Everything was cool.
Well, you
I was
didn't
just
do
like,
anything.
You gotta bounce.
You didn't do
man.
anything.
You know, you gotta. You know, it's
Yeah.
over. And that's why I'm here.
There we go.
Is because of the whole bullshit.
Yeah.
That didn't
Hey,
even happen.
Hey,
in Florence.
lady hanging out in the hotel room. Thanks, dumbass. We got it. We got the interview now. Woo!
Yeah, there you go. You made it.
Yeah.
You made it to the big time.
You did something good, honey.
Yeah.
Thanks to you.
Oh,
now Wes
thank
is
you to
good.
the security guards for getting her out of the room so I
Nice.
could actually sleep. You
And
know,
they did get it. She got into your hotel room?
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah, man. She would not leave, and I was just like, "Come on, man, you gotta go, man. It's time. I'm already here. I already left Torrance, man. You know, I already left California. I'm like, I seriously, physically drove here
Mhm.
in my bus.
Yeah.
You know, like fuck, man. I gotta get the fuck out of here. You know, so
Dude, we got to do
bye,
this.
bye, forever.
New song coming up on the next Puddle of Mudd
Yeah.
record.
Aren't
The relationship didn't last. Those songs will.
Yeah.
how often have women become the inspiration for a great song?
Every single time, all the fucking time,
I think it's a staple.
all of them.
Absolutely.
That's how you write
Yeah.
a song
Yeah.
these days.
I got a whole solo record out of it.
Exactly.
Drugs, rock and roll, and alcohol, and all that shit, dude.
Yeah.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Come on.
Heartbreak.
That should be a Wes Scantlin t-shirt. Every single time, every fucking time.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
hell, the closer from this
Oh,
set,
yeah.
she
I'm
fucking
putting a
hates me.
fucking stripper on the
Yes.
back of the shirt, man.
Yeah.
I heard that song at least 3 times in my rental car in Detroit last weekend, and every time I was like, God, I feel like this is my song.
Oh,
like I
yeah.
know this. I know the girl. I know the song. Like everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Can relate to that
And it
story.
connected with everybody in that audience. I
Yeah.
mean, that crowd went crazy
Yeah.
for that
They
last
stormed
song.
the stage.
Oh, yeah. It
was amazing.
Yeah.
Insaneness.
Wes,
So much.
I wish you continue happiness and whatever struggles we've all shared in the past. I hope you continue to stay in front of it, man. And you know what? We're both guys who've been there. So if at any point you feel like, man, I need to talk to somebody who's been there, we've been there.
That's beautiful.
So,
That's awesome.
but
Absolutely. Especially
yeah.
living here in Vegas now, we got you anytime.
All right,
Yeah,
man. Fucking
for sure.
A.
yeah, dude, I could introduce you to a lot of people who you already know that you may not know are also on the same path. So,
Oh yeah.
and we'll
Hopefully
do it again.
Nobody else dies, man.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
How crazy would it have been, too, by the way? You went through this crazy life, all the drugs, all the alcohol, all the heartbreak, and almost got taken out by a fucking e-bike.
No
Right.
shit, dude.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that headline?
Unreal. Watch your like stumbling body go up a grassy knoll and fucking.
Oh,
Thank you to the police department, then the fire department and the ambulance people again, man. I'll buy you 100 million fucking Philly cheesesteaks.
Hell yeah.
Anything you guys want, I got you.
Yeah.
Torrance, Redondo, everybody down there
How
in
about
Cali.
the person who called for you, dude, when you were out? That's what I want to know.
And if it was the dude that ran me over, the sun like blinded. It was a blinding sun.
Mhm.
Really?
I don't know if you ever been through like going down the road and the sun's like right in your fucking eyes and
Right.
shit.
You can't see. Yeah.
Man, dude, I'm telling you,
But
man.
that's no excuse to fucking just leave.
Did they
Go
get-
home.
No.
He left.
He
He
left. It was a hit and run.
Oh.
He had to go, man. He might not have insurance.
Well, that's
Wow, so
LA
they have
for
no
you,
idea
bro.
who that guy
That's
was.
LA
I
for
have
you.
no clue, but whoever called the fucking cops.
Yeah, dude, hit and run.
Yeah.
He didn't say that? Oh, fuck.
No,
Oh,
man.
I didn't hear
but-
that part.
And
Oh.
the hospital people and all the doctors and everybody they really didn't have to do shit to me except to do a couple of CT scans. And all you people that did that for me, I love you, and I will forever be indebted to you. Thank you.
That gratitude shows on stage now too, because you were having such a good time this past Saturday at the M Resort. Just
That's awesome.
I
Yeah.
love seeing it, knowing some of the past stories, and then seeing where you've come and where you're at right now.
Well, you
Beautiful
got
thing.
and you got a great new song out. I'm assuming
Free.
you're going to be on tour this summer.
Yeah, we're gonna go touring, and we're never gonna stop. I mean, it's endless.
Go see Wes on the road and Robin Diaz with him.
Yes, sir.
Nice guy.
I got to find out what other bands Rob has been in so I can hear what frontman he was talking about.
About a fucking 1,000.
Yeah, he has. He
That's
has.
not a good thing.
I looked up Robin. and
great.
all-
Hey,
Man, that's great.
That's guaranteed
That's
work, baby. Guaranteed work.
Yeah, but go see it. And where do you want people to find information about Puddle of Mudd online? Where's the best place to go find the information?
Puddleofmud.com. I don't know, man. I don't have
Sorry,
a computer.
Barbara.
I don't look at this
We'll
shit.
take
We're
that
gonna
part
we're
out.
gonna bleep
I'll
out.
crack
Yeah,
this phone.
we're gonna
I
we're
swear
gonna
to God,
bleep
I'll
out.
crack
Make
this
sure to
phone
bleep
right
out.
now.
Yeah.
I will
That's her
crush this
email.
phone and break it over my knee right now. I'm sick of it.
Really? All right, Puddle of Mudd. Find him
Call
online.
Robin.
And call Robin.
Anytime.
There we go.
And then also check out the new song "Free," which is out right now. It's an incredible song.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the.
Hey, check out the album, Kiss the Machine. It's an amazing, well-written album. Wes sings better than ever, and the songs are fucking strong.
Yeah.
I love the line. I have the Burbank blues in the.
Oh,
Free.
yeah.
That's such a great. That's such a
They
specific.
blew up my whole entire Hummer, dude.
Did they really?
Oh, man.
That's what that was. The Burbank blues. Wow.
You didn't hear that story?
No.
Oh.
You didn't even hear that one, huh?
No.
Oh, shit, we're on time.
dog.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, part two.
All right, we're
They
gonna-
blew a tear gas. The tear
True
gas.
story.
through.
Yeah.
Tear
It
gas
was
I
all
didn't
over
want to
the
get out of
news,
the
man.
car,
All
man.
over the news.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that story. I read about
Were you parked in front of the Trump Hotel?
Yeah.
No, it was in Burbank.
Burbank. Okay.
No
different,
shit.
different blow up.
So
And
they want to get in there though, man. They got to get in there somehow or another.
Thanks to Barbara on the phone with you, dude.
Oh yeah, and Robert
lawyer.
Hancoff, my attorney.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of save the day people.
Wow.
That was some
man.
crazy
Yeah.
shit. Like,
I went down though. I went down. Hold on a second, man. Yeah,
you came out of it
they didn't put me in the slammer too much.
because you have a good manager and a fucking good lawyer.
But I like the dungeon, man. I like the dungeon on this last bullshit fucking charge.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you've seen the footage that Chris brought with him from the last show that he saw of Puddle of Mudd over the
Yeah.
weekend. So go see Puddle of Mudd on the road. They're coming to a city near you. And thank you, Wes, for coming in. We're going to do a part 2 again soon, man.
and we will,
So-
we will
have
be
to.
back at the pool at the M Resort next year. The pool. We couldn't do it because it wasn't open.
Yeah.
No shit.
We'll be at the Mandalay Bay today.
Okay. All
For
right.
any ladies out there that
All right,
want to
cool.
come hang.
There we go.
All right,
We'll
Mandalay
be at the
Bay.
Mandalay Bay wave pool.
Perfect.
Chilling.
If you're a lady in Las Vegas and you're out of your mind, Wes would like to write a new song.
Yep. If you want to meet Wes,
Yeah,
and
you want a song written about you? Show up at the Mandalay Bay, okay?
Show up
Yeah.
like the mental
And we'll play
patient.
some craps and watch people fall over and die.
special appearance by the bassist of Five Finger Death Punch.
Yep.
Yes, please. I love you guys.
Perfect.
I'm going looking for
That
those
was
Asian
rad.
hookers.
Oh,
Asian
love
hookers,
it.
The
baby.
Asian hook.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, that was great.